Hi, welcome to the intermediate unwind practice. If you are comfortable sitting with the knees bent and back on the heels, then begin in this position. Otherwise, come to any beginning posture that allows you to focus on the breath. So we'll begin by closing the eyes gently and taking a few breaths, just tuning in to the rhythm of your breathing. And as you do that, what do you notice about the quality of your breath? If you're breathing more through one side of the nose than the other. And where do you feel that movement in the body? Comparing the inhale to the exhale. And then as you're ready, open to receiving an intention for your practice. And just something that you can state simply to yourself that is loving to you, to others, to both. And in this space, meet yourself with compassion and treat yourself with loving kindness, allowing the practice to nurture the self, not cause it any harm. Listening to and honoring your needs above and beyond the structure of the class. And then go ahead and let the eyes gently open. Okay. So we're going to begin in a standing position. So I suggest if you have been sitting back on the heels, that you bring the arms forward, tuck the toes under, pressing back through your down dog. And just gently bending one knee and then the other. And then slowly walking feet to hands, hands to feet. Letting that lower back just gently round, support it through the front of the body. Letting the head drop, looking up between the legs. Shifting your body weight so you have more weight in the heels than in the front of the foot. And then bringing the arms forward. A lot of weight in the heels, the knees staying behind the toes. The arms come up. And then really pressing down into those heels. Engage through the buttocks. Lift the body all the way up. Lifting the heart and then releasing the arms down. Rolling through the shoulders. Good. All right, so go ahead and begin with a wide stance, letting the toes point out, externally rotating in the hips, And as you inhale, begin to bend the knees, bringing the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, pressing down through the heels, letting the legs straighten, the arms come down. And just repeating with your breath, slowly easing down into that inner thigh stretch. Use your foundation, the heels pressing into the earth as you come back up through standing. And just again, just take your own pace. Let the breath decide the pace that you move. If you're doing the intermediate practice, you're familiar with the poses, you're comfortable and experienced in coordinating the breath with the movement. So take the time to notice as you're moving in and out of your pose, if you're pressing more through one heel than the other, because we use one side of the body differently than the other. As you're bending the knees, general rule of thumb is to keep the knees pointing in the same direction as the feet. Good, and we'll just go through this 2 more times. So slowly easing the hips down, no pain or pinching in the hip joints. So decide the range of motion that is comfortable for you. And then inhale, bring the body all the way up. Relax the arms down, rolling through those shoulders. Good. And then go ahead, heel toe the feet back underneath the hips. And then inhale your arms forward, bring them all the way up, looking up towards the sky, shift that weight back towards the heels, supporting the supporting the back body with the front body. Extend as you reach the arms forward, reaching those hip creases back. Inhale, lift the arms, pressing into the feet, lift the whole body up and moving this way. Exhaling, coming forward into your half uttanasana. Inhale, lifting the arms, lifting the body, lifting the heart, lifting the eyes. The exhale brings you forward and down. Extend your spine. The inhale, press into those heels. Use the buttocks to help support the body weight and the movement. Exhaling forward, inhaling as you lift. We'll repeat this 2 more times. So exhale forward, more weight in the heels than the front of the foot. And inhaling as you lift. 1 more time with your breath. Exhaling forward, reaching forward. You're still keeping that weight in the heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale and release the arms out and down. Roll through the shoulders. Clasp the hands behind you. Externally rotate the shoulders. Step your right foot forward, your left foot back. Press into that left heel. Lift through the arches of the feet, left buttock engaged. And inhaling as you lift the chest. Exhale, reach the arms back, folding forward. Come all the way down. Getting a nice big stretch on the back of that right leg. The hands and the arms are lifting up towards the sky as much as is comfortable for you. As you inhale, reach back through the arms, press down through that left heel, lift the body up. If you'd like to come into your back bend, do so. So moving with your breath, exhaling. When you're coming forward, send that right hip crease back. Inhaling, use the back of the body to help lift you up. Exhaling as you fold forward and down. The front of that right leg is strong. One more time. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And this time as you exhale, coming forward all the way down. Go ahead and release the hands down to either side of that right leg. As you breathe in, give the spine a nice long extension. And then exhale, just fold. Let the head relax down. Keep that right thigh nice and strong. Keep the belly nice and strong. Good. And then as you're ready, reach the arms back, clasp the hands, extend through the arms, press into that left heel, left buttock strong. Inhale, come all the way up, lift the chest. And then exhale, release. Coming back to the long side of your mat, stepping those feet wide. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, press into the heels and lifting up. And if you'd like to add the arms lift up as the hips sink down and the arms come down as the legs straighten. And moving with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Good. Let's go a couple more times. Breathing in as you lift up. That didn't make sense, did it? I meant the arms lift up. One more time. The arms coming up. Press into those heels. Bring the body all the way up, and then we'll move to the opposite side. So go ahead, and now you're coming left leg in front, both feet pointing forward as much as feels stable to you. Shoulders externally rotated. Anchor through that back heel, lifting through the arches of the feet. As you exhale, fold forward, sending that left hip crease back. Check the shoulders, that they're not hugging up towards the ears. Inhaling as you lift. You can lift the chest and the back bend. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. It's your practice. So modify, vary, however works for you. It's easier to do the practice and breathe than talk through the whole practice. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Moving with the breath. Take as much time as you'd like to, focusing on your alignment. Nice, healthy movement. Good. And then one more time. Go ahead, folding forward and down. The spine is nice and extended. And then let yourself round all the way down. And release the hands down to either side of that left foot. The left thigh is strong. Breathe. Drop the head. You don't want to feel any stretching at all in the back of your knees. You want to feel it in the belly of the muscles. Good. And then when you're ready, hands clasped together behind you, extending the spine, the sides of the body. Push down through that right heel, right buttock strong, lift all the way up. And then release. Come back to center and heel toe the feet together. Good. Roll through the shoulders. Take a comfortable wide sit, not too wide, not underneath your hips. Okay. And then drop the chin down towards the chest and slowly roll the head once in each direction. Take your time. Take your time. We're just unwinding. Just let it go. Let it go. All right. Good. And roll through the shoulders. I may have already said that, but hey, I like to roll through those shoulders. Shake it all out the fingertips. Good. Okay, back to a nice wide stance. And then both feet are going to turn in slightly, as long as that doesn't produce any pain in the front of your ankle joint or anywhere else. From the hip, rotate that right foot to point away from you, and then begin to bend that right knee. The distance between the feet is going to depend on that relationship that you have through gravity. So anchor down through that back heel, press down through that right heel. And then go ahead and bring that right forearm to rest. Do not let your weight sink into that right arm. Try not to sink into your shoulder. Inhale, bring that left arm all the way up, following the hands with the eyes. And then as you exhale, slowly lower that right hand, left hand, not right hand, left hand down. So inhale, bringing that left arm up. Exhale, strong belly reaching forward and down. So make sure that the legs are supporting you, not that right arm. Exhale as the arm comes forward and down. Inhaling, let the spine spiral with the arm as you look up. Exhale, bringing that arm down. And then this time, go ahead and extend that left arm straight up towards the ceiling. Let the right fingertips just touch the floor. Looking up towards that left hand, drawing the shoulder blades together. Anchor through that left heel and lengthen that left arm overhead, getting a nice good stretch through the side of the body. The weight is in the heels. That left hip is externally rotated. Enjoy a couple slow, controlled breaths here. And then when you're ready, press into that right heel. Inhale, lift that left arm. Bend that right knee. Use this left waist and leg to lift the body all the way up. Straighten that right leg. Turn the foot in. Release the arms down. I know, Bluebell. We're going to go to the other side. Okay, so lift the arms up, bend that left knee. The knee can come over the ankle. You can adjust your stance. Don't roll to the inside of that back foot. Anchor through that back heel. Press down through your front heel. The left forearm rests on the left thigh. You are not sinking your weight into that left arm. Exhaling as the arm comes down. Inhaling as the arm lifts up. So just take your time. Take your time. Enjoy each breath, following that left hand with the eyes. And this way it gets your spine involved. You're not locking anything out. Yeah. And let's go through one more circle. Inhale, bring that right arm straight up towards the ceiling. The left fingertips touch the floor. Extend. Good. And then slowly begin to extend your front leg. Okay, meet each side of the body where it is. Don't compete with one side of the body and the other. Looking up towards that right hand. Breathe. Let the legs support you. And when you're ready, that back leg is your anchor. Come all the way up. Good. And then turn the left foot in. Heel toe those feet back underneath you. Good. And then give a little shake. All right, excellent. Excellent job. Guess what? We're going to roll through those shoulders. Going to circle through the wrists. Wiggle the fingers. And then again, release the head down towards that notch in the collarbone. Check that your jaw is relaxed. And this time with the chin, begin to trace the collarbone. So that's different than rolling the head from side to side. Notice where the weight is in the feet. Notice if you're pushing down or have more weight settling into one leg than the other. And just going side to side. Good. All right, head to center, lift the head, and then we're going to make our way down onto the floor. So, if you have some fancy vinyasa way of getting there, make your way there. I'm just going to come down to a seated position. Okay. So once you come down to a nice seated position, go ahead and take both legs nice and wide. Press through the heels, sitting up nice and tall. And then slide that right hand down towards the outside of your right foot. If you can comfortably hold on to the outside of the right foot, do so. Make sure you have not lifted out of the left sitting bone or that left leg. Ease that left shoulder back. Draw the head back so it's in line with the body. Inhale, lift that left arm up. And exhale over. Good. Every time you exhale, squeeze through that right waist. Every time you inhale, begin to rotate through the spine, starting to bring the head, the chest up towards the ceiling. Don't punish the body if it's not there yet. Take your time. Every inhale, feel yourself expanding. Enjoy it. Every exhale, work that right waist. Support the lengthening in that left side. Breathe. Enjoy. Just unwinding. Just letting it all go. All right, one more breath here. Good. Press down into the legs. Pelvic floor lifts, body lifts all the way up. Exhale, release the arm down, close the eyes. Breathe. Let the body settle before immediately going to the opposite side. And then when you're ready, that left hand comes towards the foot or to the foot. Okay. Inhale, that right arm comes up. Exhale, it eases over. Good. Then when the spine, the body feels ready, inhale, start to bring more of a rotation through the spine, lifting the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhaling and squeeze that left waist, support lengthening in that right side. Make sure you're not lifting out of your right sitting bone. And again, the work is in the breath. The inhale is lengthening that right side. The exhale is supporting that length, a good strong exhale to the left side. And just enjoy the breath, taking your time. Good. Good. When you're ready, everything comes on, uproot down through your foundation. Don't ask your lower back to do all the work. And release that arm down. Good. Inhale, bring both arms all the way up. Press through the heels. The front of the legs are facing the floor. Begin that tilt on the sitting bones. So you're coming towards the very front of your sitting bones. Then the spine can gently round, lengthening in the back of your neck. And breathe. The heels are still pressing away. The backs of the legs, particularly the backs of your thighs, are pressing down into the earth. Again, you're not looking for a stretch in the back of your joints, your knee joints. And just breathe, stretching the back of the body so you know that you're strengthening in the front for a nice healthy movement. And just breathe. The backs of those legs, the whole back of the torso, get a nice stretch, nice lengthening. Keep the body low and walk yourself over to the inside of that right leg. Again, grab a hold of the outside of the right foot, or you're just moving towards that right foot. Reach through that left arm. Stronger rotation through the spine as you begin to spiral up towards the ceiling. Easing that left shoulder back. And breathe. Maybe let the eyes close. You can press that right arm, the outside of that right arm, into the inside of the right leg to help with the rotation. But follow the sensation that you feel in the body and listen to your body. If you're following the breathing, as we do in yoga, then if the breathing becomes labored, it catches, it stops for a moment, then come on out of the pose a little bit. Don't punish your body. Meet it where it is. One more full breath here. Get as long as you can on that left side. As you exhale, cinch everything towards the center of the body, lowering that left arm down to the floor. Reach through the crown of the head. Take your time as you come back to center. Give yourself a good long stretch here, pressing through the heels, lengthening through the spine. Give the body a moment to settle, and then ease over to your left side. So again, same position with that left arm. If it's available on the left side as it was on the right, might be more available. Reach through that right arm and then begin to spiral your spine up towards the ceiling for more of a twist. Okay, and I'm pressing the outside of my left arm into the inside of my left leg. But in this position, my elbow can rest comfortably on the floor. So that doesn't mean that's where your body is today. And that's fine. Loving kindness. Meet yourself with compassion. Good. And then enjoy a couple more breaths here. And then as you're ready, slowly, strong belly as you lower that right arm down. Take your time. It's a deep stretch, so you want to support and ease on out of that stretch gently, mindfully. Keep pressing through the heels, backs of the legs pressing into the floor. Look to the floor unless your forehead relaxes down onto the floor, lengthening your spine, lengthening both sides of the body, extending the arms if that's comfortable. And then coming up whichever way works for you. So I'm going to lead, pressing down into the legs, reaching the arms forward. The arms lift as high as you can get them before bringing the rest of the body with you. And then exhale, release the arms all the way out, all the way down. Close the eyes. Take a couple breaths here, letting your pose settle into the body. All right, go ahead. You can help the legs. They've been stretched. Coming into a cross-legged position. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way all the way down onto the floor. So as you're ready, go ahead and ease the body down. Good. And then go ahead and extend your left leg. Strong abdomen brings the right leg towards you, squeezing that right knee towards the chest. And then take your right arm out to a T-pose. The left hand's holding that outer left knee, and then take the hips and that left knee, I meant the right knee, sorry y'all, all the way over to the left. Keep pressing through your left heel. And then easing that head over to the right. If this is available for your body, gently press the back of the head into the floor. Pick up the left shoulder, ease the right one down, and then the left one. And with the eyes, look to the right. Breathe. Take your time. Just wringing out the spine, letting everything go. Enjoying a few gentle, easy breaths. And then as you're ready, allow the abdominal muscles to help bring the weight of the body back to center. Tuck the chin a little bit, then release it, hugging that right leg towards you. Someone let the cat into the house and she's now scratching at the bottom of the door. Bend both knees. Strong belly, lift the weight of the legs. Hug both knees towards you just to make sure everything's nice and in line before we twist to the opposite side. So when you're ready, that right leg extends. The left arm goes out to a T pose, and the right hand brings that left leg over to the right. Again, if this works for your body, press the back of the head into the earth, pick up the right shoulder, ease the left one down, right one down, and then the head turns to look to that left hand. Let the eyes look to the left. You can close the eyes. Gently press through that right heel. The right side of the leg is on the floor, pinky toe side of the foot. Enjoy a few easy breaths. You're wringing out the spine, just letting everything go. Just letting everything go. I have this wonderful friend, Linda, and I think she tells me that more than anything else. Kate, just let it go. Let it go, Kate. Breathe. Good. And then slowly take your time, coming all the way back to center. Take your time. The right knee bends. Hips in line with the shoulders, knees onto the body. Hug those knees to you. Tuck the chin. Try to look towards your belly button as you lift the head. Just curl into a tight little ball. Give yourself some love. Good. Keep your chin tucked as you lower the head down. Good. Bring the feet to the floor. Step them as wide as your mat. And then just very slowly begin to drop the knees from side to side. Now, as your knees drop to one side, the leg that is on top, you're reaching that knee away from you and engaging the buttock as you do that. Relaxes, you come back through center, other side, reaching that knee away, buttock is strong. Okay, so now we'll add the arms as you continue. So the legs drop to the left, that right arm goes overhead. Get your right fingertips and your right knee, buttocks engaged as far away from you as you can. Bringing everything back to center. The arm comes down, the opposite arm lifts overhead. A good stretch. Well, that is if it feels good and works for your body. It feels like a good stretch. One more time to each side. Just letting everything wind on down. Just take your time. Good. One more, drop the knees. Finish with the knees dropping over to the left. I don't remember which side I told you to go to first. You'll be okay, even if you did one to one side then the other. All right. When you're ready, go ahead. I'm heel toeing my feet back in line with my hips. Inhale, one arm overhead. Roll to that side. Gently press the body all the way up. If you wish to stretch out into Shavasana, more than welcome to do that. Of course, this is your practice. Just round out that spine again if you need to. A little roll to the shoulders. Drop the chin. This is if you're seated. Drop the chin down towards the collarbone. And slowly roll the head once in each direction. Relaxing the jaw. And as you're rolling your head to the opposite direction, breathe. I'll be off camera for a second as I let the cat in. Come on, you. Okay. All right. And then finishing practice in a comfortable pose for you. If you're in Shavasana and you wish to remain there, go ahead. If you came up to a seated position, again, take one that allows the spine to be nice and long, the body relaxed. And enjoy a slow breath in, sighing it out with the exhale. And that intention that you set at the beginning of practice, just check in with that intention. Maybe it evolved, maybe it's the same. I invite you to just send it out into the rest of your day. Eyes gently closed, and as you breathe, offer gratitude for all that supports you. And as you breathe, feel your strength. Acknowledge your beauty. Honor your truth. And the light within me bows, excuse me, bows and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for your practice.